Hello everybody and welcome to a extremely belated Untouchable Tomica video. As I noticed that this is a little dusty, we're going to clean it off. So I was out of town when I should have done this video, and I should have pre-recorded it like I normally do. But at the same time, I did not have the news active, and the news came in whilst I was out of town, and now I'm finally getting down to show it. So of course I'm not going to be the first one to go through the news here. But we got to keep with tradition. And for some reason, it is not on the Tomica website. I don't know why. So if you really want to find this information for yourself, if you actually wanted to fact check me, it is on the wiki. That's where I got it from. I don't know why it's not on their official website yet. Normally it is. And some people have gotten it, but I cannot. Anyway, so this is for May, which is literally I'm filming this on the 2nd, so bear with me. And you're going to see this hopefully on the 2nd. I can't say that because it might not happen. So first up is, I think it's number 50. Yes, the Toyota Voxy GR Sport in two colors, red and black. I really like it. It's a beautiful model. And it's actually replacing the GR Yaris. If it will focus. No? The GR Yaris is another very beautiful model, and it feels like it's kind of short-lived. So, especially with the popularity of the GR Yaris, I'm surprised that they're booting this one so early. The next model, which actually it wasn't out when I would have posted this video, so we wouldn't have known what this model was. But it's out now. Number 26 is Isuzu Elf Sign Car. That is a very familiar model to the Tomica line. They did one years ago with the old Isuzu Elf cab. Of course, they have the new one now. I love these highway maintenance trucks. You have another one here. I wish this one had the yellow tires, though. The yellow rims. But, of course, they still look good together. And I knew the tooling was still fresh in the lineup because this one's from, I think, 2019, maybe 2020. From the Shinkansen Escort line, and it's the same exact tooling, so it's still alive and kicking, and I cannot wait to get the new one to park up with these. But of course, number 26 is the Toyota Crown. Another one that feels like it's short-lived, but of course, they do not. This is not what the Crown looks like anymore. This one outlasts the Toyota Crown, the actual Toyota Crown generation, because we have a new Toyota Crown now, and it's kind of eh. I mean, the Japanese version is really nice, but the one they're sending us in America is like a bloated version. I hope they do the Japanese version. I know Tomica's going to do it. They always do Toyota Crowns, but I hope they do the Japanese version, not the American version, which is still sold in Japan, but I mean like the JDM exclusive, I should say, like the actual full-size sedan. I hope that's what they do. I don't think the other versions are out. Actually, the sedan might not even be out yet. It might be just like the weird crossover thing. They also have the really cool wagon and then the Sport Cross, which are very cool. But I think the only one that's really out is the actual crossover sedan thing that they're sending us in America. And finally, there is a long Tomica. I don't think there's any premiums. If there is, I'm not on the right wiki. There most likely is. And there's no photo of it. I forgot what it looks like, but it's the Mitsubishi Fuso Super Great Pull Truck. I think it might have some scaffolding on the back or something. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. It's got some pulls on the back of it. Or maybe like concrete barriers or something. And it replaces the Komatsu motor grader. So I think that's a piece of construction equipment. I don't have that casting. But that is it for the news. Actually, you know what? I can check real quick if there's any premiums. I don't know. Tomica Premium. Oh, you know what? They have the Premium Unlimited. There's the Toyota Supra from Fast and Furious, and the R34 from the Fast and Furious 9. So, yeah. Okay, that's it. I don't think there's any regular releases. Oh, no, there is! There's a Toyota MR2 SW20. Totally forgot about that. I love that thing. I don't know how I forgot about that. Or no, it's not an SW20, it's an AW11. Oh, jeez. Yeah, but it's on the screen right now, and let's get into the review of this truck. So this is a very rare and interesting piece. It came out of a 4-pack with other Dekotora style trucks. This is, of course, a Hino, if you didn't know or you couldn't guess by the other Hino trucks I put in the background there. So this pack that this came from has became pretty rare, and so has the models. So I don't know exactly what models were in there. I know there was an Isuzu Elf. I think there was, at least. I think they used like the box on the back of it. And there might have been a Fusel Super Great, the larger Fusel truck. And I can't remember what the 4th model was. I will have a photo of it on screen, and hopefully photos of the vehicles individually. But anyway, back to the model here. Yeah, see, this one isn't the best condition. I got this thing used. There's a chip right there in the corner, and then some of the chrome on the top here is going bye-bye. But it is still in beautiful condition. I love the chrome on the back here. Very representative of the Dekotora trucks. Of course, you got your little piece on top here. They didn't bother with the bumper, which I see why they didn't. That would be a lot. And they didn't do the running boards either, which they don't do on any truck, which also irritates me. Oh, you know what? They did it. They did it here. Simply. They don't do it on the smaller trucks, though. And, like, even these Isuzu Elves don't have it. They should have something right there, but they don't have it. And it's even more noticeable in the box trucks. Why am I grabbing the crown? But you do get full articulation of the bed here. Also, I don't know how the heck I'm going to do an intro for this one. I should have thought that one through. Get a chrome piece in the front. This is like the only Isuzu, or not Isuzu, it's a Hino. The only Hino truck I have of this model. I just have newer ones in the back there. And then let's take a look at the little piece here. Like, look at all the details in there. The Dekotora trucks are very distinguished by their lights, and you can see them all up there. And I'm sure there'd be some lights in here too. They painted this in like a blue chrome, which I feel fairly accurate. I'm sure most of them would be silver. I like how the outside of the bed is like polished, but then the inside's not, so it gives it more of a dirty look, which actually makes sense because they do work with these trucks. These are actual work trucks. They do not, these are not show trucks, although they bring them to shows, but their first priority is to get work done. So that's why they're still functional. There's nothing preventing this from being a dump truck, which is probably why it doesn't have one of those front bumpers on it, which would prevent it from trying to get to some hard to reach areas. Though they didn't do it on any of the trucks, so I think it might just be like a, length issue. But yeah, I love this one, and I could compare it to some of these other Hinos. This is I forgot how to pronounce it. I gotta look at it. Hino Durto, which is a more modern truck, but of course they're not to scale, so I can't really say, oh, the cabs are the same size. I assume they wouldn't be, because this one's got a little window on the back there. It's a little extended, but who knows? And I think this is a Hino Raider. I think that's what they call it. It doesn't say anywhere, and I'm trying to go off on memory. Yeah, it just says rescue truck. Like, really? There is a Hino badge on there just to help me out. But I think they only use these things for emergency vehicles. I don't really see this cab too much on trucks like this. This is the more well-known Hino, the Profia, which I think. Profia? Yeah. Which this could be. I mean, this one just says Hino truck. I'm not too caught up on the Hino models. But this is definitely the more modern truck here. I'm sure they still produce the Duetto or whatever. Dirto. It's a Dirto. Dutto. Oh, Dutto sounds weird. It sounds more Japanese though if I say Dato rather than Dirto. Because I'm putting an R in there. It seems like it seems like it's just an English thing to throw R's in where they don't belong. Or where they aren't even in place. But there you go. I mean, I feel it's kind of short, but I don't know what else to do. I mean, this thing is extremely unique. Extremely hard to find. I will try to put listings on here if I can find any. Like, not that I'm affiliated with any of these eBay sellers. I'm just trying to show you, like, what they're going for. Of course, I know what sellers are being legit, like, and I know what ones are being a little crazy when it comes to pricing. So, if you're looking for this, I'm trying to roll something right now. Hopefully I can get something for you, or maybe a whole package deal, which would be extremely expensive. But yeah, that is it for this model, and I will be back again in a week or so for the next installment in this series. Yeah, a little behind. All right, thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.